Table saw video 2, we are going to take this narrow soft maple board. It's at about 2 1/4. It is S4S, square 4 sides, but we need to make this board for a student project at 2 inches. So I'm going to set the rip fence, and I didn't show this in a previous video. On this rip fence, or not on the rip fence, but on the table saw itself, what we can do is use this measurement guide to help us get our rip fence at 2 inches. But I would suggest double checking that measurement, just to be sure, with a tape measure. So I'm just going to check, and it says 2 inches. So I am good to go. From the right side of the blade to this rip fence edge is 2 inches. I'm going to check the thickness of my material compared to the blade. I'll admit in the last video that blade was a little bit high. So I'm going to drop that down, make it a little more appropriate. And now I'm going to just ensure and double check that I have a straight edge, which in fact I do. And I'll be ripping this material from 2 1/4 to 2 inches. I'm going to turn the machine on. I'm going to be using a push stick in this case, and just to give you an idea, I am behind the table saw. I am going to actually stand to the left of the table saw, and I'm going to use the push stick to help me push through that blade. But I'm not going to be in line with the blade as I make this particular cut. So here goes. Turn it on. Once your material is cut through, make sure you shut off the machine, and I would leave all material in place until that blade stops to spin. Again, you could elect to have a partner back here, and as that material is being cut from 2 pieces to 1, your partner would grab that material and guide it out of the table saw. They will not want to pinch the material. That will cause binding against the blade, which then could cause kickback. We'll talk about a kickback video in class when we have everybody present.